All right, we are up and live. My phone's beeping in here somewhere. I can't find it though.
They have a mini VIX ad overlaying the Bitcoin volume bars.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if you can see it.
It pops up, then that one pops up second. There we go. I got rid of the subscription to TradingView.
Yeah.
Because it was a waste of money. It does the same thing without it.
Yeah.
All right, I don't need my phone. You guys can hear me, and that's all that matters. We have a whole one person that's online right now watching.
It's quality, not quantity. That's what I say.
I could check my Twitter if I could find my phone.
Hey, has it started raining down by you, wherever the crypto van may be?
I am in Hackensack, New Jersey, and it has not started raining yet.
Good.
Yeah, about 2 hours, I think, actually, looking at the weather map.
You know, it's not a good area when I'm outside of bail bond.
Yeah.
Outside of bail bond. Nice. High rent district.
Yep. All right. Let's do this.
Let's light this Monday on fire, boys.
Down to 3, down to 2. The crowd is here. All right, Crypto Chat Live. Let's bring up the 3 Musketeers. I'm Joe right here. Keith in the middle in New York, and Sean down in Delaware.
Down south.
And we have a nor'easter hitting all 3 of us. So if we get cut out, we're about to get a lot of rain all across the area. And yeah, we're going to be swimming out of this. Yes, we are on Twitter. Yes, we are. I think we are. I can't find my phone somewhere to check it, but I think we are. So let's
CDM says we are, then we are, Joe.
Yes. Thank you. And let's get to the markets. I want to see what's going on because I haven't really had much of a day. So it looks like we're Bitcoin's at 62. More importantly, I want to see that Bitcoin Dominance is down to 45. This is important to me because that means it's getting a little closer to altcoin season, which I'm excited for. Ethereum is still 18. That's what it's pretty much been. That means money's going into other altcoins and not into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Solana looks like it's had a big day so far, up at 209, pushing to its new all-time highs. Ethereum 4,200. That's not bad. AVAX is pulling ahead. Link. My Aave. I love Aave, but it's just decentralized finance. So it seems like everything is in good standing. We're at about 4.6. We're at 2.6 billion market cap. That's a positive sign. We're moving ahead.
Joe, I think the most important facet of all of this is while money flows have moved into I'm going to use the word, I don't like it, altcoins. You haven't seen a huge retracement, right? You have seen Bitcoin and Ethereum just kind of press pause, a little bit of movement, not a lot, but you've now seen all this additional money flow into some of the other coins, which I think is really good. You know, all the naysayers and the doom and gloom crew, you know, we're saying, oh, Bitcoin had the huge run up, you know, into the 60s. That's it. Party's over. Huge profit taking. Everybody take money off the table. And candidly, we haven't seen that. We've actually seen money flows into a broader segment of the market, you know, while the leaders have consolidated the gains. So I think it's fantastic charts.
Yes, looking good, Sean.
Yeah, totally. You know, there's just so much, foundational support here, if you will. But yeah, you didn't see, again, the sort of Bitcoin 80,000 or whatever that justifies this, would you say 2.7 trillion or whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of, in the top 100 money flows. So I was looking at Decred earlier today, one of the top 100s and a great utility coin. It's $123 or something like that. It's crazy. So a lot of down market buys, definitely great broad support.
I'm going to switch over to Keith's favorite spot right here and let him take it over. Here is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index.
We got to get like some sound effect intro with like an echo, like fear and greed. But look at that. Look at that. It's ticked a little bit, but I got to tell you, it's still the beauty of a chart. I mean, pegged right there, the high 70s. Again, it's mind-boggling how much the volatility on this, it moves from, red to yellow to light green. I think just the last show we were at 80. We were in the dark green. I think it's outstanding. And again, I do love this segment. I think it's a wonderful thing for the market. I am tempted to look at it with a little bit of a contrarian eye. But yeah, I think it says a lot. And there's the scroll back up, Joe. There's the support chart, which kind of reflects the movement that we see in the fear and greed.
Here's the last month and the last 7 days. Last 7 days went down, or maybe it's just evening out. And it's just the emotion of the markets. So
yeah.
like
Everybody said, overbought at 63, and then where are we? We're at 62.9 or something, right? Like, that's not overbought. So I'm still reading a lot of things that say, Bitcoin 100,000 by the end of the year. So I'm sticking with that.
Well, here's a perfect segue to what Sean just said. Here's a crypto, and this is a good headline. Crypto Strategist says he's convinced an abrupt Bitcoin rally to 80,000 or higher, and he gives his timeline. So it goes right along with what Sean says.
Yeah.
So I tell you, we talk about this a lot, and we talk about institutional money coming in and inflows. Sean's a bit coming from the market side of things, and everybody knows as these, market makers and big institutional fund managers prepare for year end and they prepare their documents that they're going to give to all their investors, they want to have something somewhere that they're invested in this market. They have a toe in the market, and it doesn't necessarily matter how much. They just need to get involved to be able to print it. So I think between now and the end of the year, you also have that tailwind for the institutional money guys who just now the FOMO is undeniable. They have to get exposure. They are going to get in. They're going to make all their year-end portfolio moves. I think it's a tailwind.
Yeah, totally right. I think crypto just has a long way to go. We're in this very nascent industry. People are figuring out what it can do still. How do people make money? There's still, look, there's a lot of projects out there valued at $100 million or $200 million that have no business with that kind of valuation. But there's a lot of them that are up and coming with real use cases that I think people are going to figure out that blockchain's a cool thing to do X, Y, Z on. That's
like you said, though, Sean, there's way too many projects out there that are valuated in a couple, $100 million, even $1 billion. Like, it's a joke.
Yeah, but that this is the Google versus Alta Vista time, right? We don't know who's going to win. Clearly Google won, and Alta Vista nobody even knows what it is now, right? But back in that day, Alta Vista could have been the $1 trillion company if they had taken off, whatever, right? So you don't know that this is the exciting Wild West time where everybody can participate. Get a land grab and try to get some mind share and be a part of the action. This is really a great time to be in technology.
All right, let's have some fun with this one. U.S. agency announces a new auction of more than $300,000 in Bitcoin. It's 4.94 Bitcoin as of today, like for about 63,000. They're going to be auctioning it off. How much would you pay for a Bitcoin when you could just go and buy it on an exchange? So obviously they're going to be getting some kind of discount.
I don't understand. Why did you?
It's a promo. They haven't had a headline in a while.
Yeah, like this is just, government dysfunction at its finest. They should open a Coinbase account, deposit it in that account, and transfer it to dollars. Like, why would you auction this? Like, that just makes no sense.
Because it's considered an asset, right? So they have to do it that way.
Maybe there's a legal law around it, but anybody who's paying more than the spot Bitcoin price for this is absolutely stupid. You know, and is anybody going to let somebody else pay less? I don't think so. So, yeah, it's like if you confiscated $100 bill and auctioned it. Like, what are you going to pay for this $100 bill? $99.95?
Okay, you're at the auction. Both of you guys are at the auction. Give me a number. You're there. 4.9 Bitcoin. How much would you pay per Bitcoin? You're at the auction right now.
I don't know. How is it even done? Is it online?
Discount, baby.
Like, is it 25,000? Would you say 35,000? Would you even go as high as 60, or would you go 55?
You have to, I guess.
Look at you in your auctioneer mode.
Loving it. Mechanics, like you have to lock it. Like at that point, it's almost like a futures contract, right? It's like the right to buy this thing at some future. Like you'd almost want to discount it like 50% because you don't know. Like if I have to be on it 2 weeks in advance, like I don't know what it's going to be worth. There's so much volatility. I don't know what the mechanics are to that. So, yeah.
I'm trying to pin you to a number. Give me a number. You're going to the auction tomorrow. You're at the auction. Both of you, we're in the auction right now. How much?
150 grand.
Highest bid right now.
Yeah, 150 grand.
I would pay 1,000 Dynamo. You like that segue, Sean?
I like that. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. What's a $1,000?
Point for Dalis. You buy it at the auction, you're gonna have to pay tax on it.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
It's like buying a car.
Fair.
Different than buying a car.
Mm-hmm.
Valid point.
They charge you sales tax or something. I don't know. Probably exempt. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I tried to have fun with that, but yeah, you shot me down.
Sorry, man. I gave you my number.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. And I had to research this before I sent it out because the last time we had Walmart news up here, we found out it was fake news on CNBC. Walmart installs 200 Bitcoin ATMs in stores as retail giant launches new crypto pilot program. It's actually real this time. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't understand.
It's according to Bloomberg, so it could be 50-50.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, first of all, what do you get out of a Bitcoin ATM? Like, you get a coin that's got like a QR code that's redeemable for a wallet? Like, I don't even.
We should do a road trip. We should go to Walmart, like live in Walmart.
I'd like to see what it's like using one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. You know, I have this thing that somebody gave me for my birthday. This kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Like I don't know. Like
Nice.
we should make a dynamite actually.
That's right. It was your birthday. Happy birthday.
A cool
It was Sean's birthday the other day. Was it yesterday?
No, October 11th. So it was
okay. I thought it was this week.
But yeah, like maybe we should make Dynamo coins or something. I don't know. But how do you redeem it? Like it's got to be tied to a wallet. So I don't know.
I'm just not saying people should do this, but I can see if you stole the ATM machine and then you took the money out and kept on putting it in and take the same money out, take the same $100 bill out, wouldn't you keep on getting Bitcoin out? Because it's not like there's Bitcoin on the other end. It's generating it for you.
Yeah. Like it's just constantly generates. It's kind of like
you got to give a wallet. You actually have to give a wallet.
Yeah. It feels like when you're sitting on the Jersey Turnpike in the toll booth and like it's just constantly charging your Easy Pass over and over again.
You gotta love the Jersey Pike.
I don't know. Like how does that work? I don't know.
But I think the bigger,
I get $10 in Bitcoin or something.
The bigger issue, mechanics aside, is that Walmart, is making a statement with this. And look, it's Walmart, so 200 Bitcoin ATM. That's just like a rounding error in their advertising budget.
Yeah.
But they didn't have to, right? They didn't have to. They could have just run another ad on TV. You know, I think it's good. And again, it's another step forward.
Now reading
the
this,
awareness.
For sure, it's a
well,
positive.
you know, in front of Walmart, whenever you go past the cash registers, all those stores are independent businesses. They're not part
Correct.
of Walmart. You have the hair salon, you have the eyeglass store. So it looks like what this is in collaboration with a digital one of these cash machines. Yeah. So it's a cash machine company that's putting it in 200 stores.
Yep.
They're probably buying the space.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know exactly. Maybe Walmart's just letting them in there, but I don't think Walmart did the effort of putting the machines in on their own.
Running it themselves. No, it's because you need a money service business and a money transmitter license and all the things and stuff. And all, you know, there's a ton of compliance around it. But yeah, I'm sure it's a third party that's licensed or whatever.
Well, Sean, let's pick up on something that we had an offline discussion about earlier today, and that was that all the banks now have a blanket license to engage in cryptocurrency processing.
Yeah.
That's kind of powerful news. And Walmart, and not to say that they are, but Walmart had been flirting for years, you know, with establishing the bank charter.
Yeah. I think they would be well suited, being that they're probably, you know, one of the largest credit card processors in the world. Yeah, I think there is a huge opportunity for the banking industry to kind of wake up and realize that what's coming and first to market in doing things like lending and DeFi and all those other things that these sort of fringe companies are doing. That, you know, the local savings bank can help you buy Ethereum or whatever. There's a huge competitive advantage for these guys. It's just, the problem is it's a lot of technology, and the vast majority of these banks have no technology. They outsource everything to either Fiserv or First Data. They run their platforms on, you know, completely third-party contracted basis. They don't have any in-house IT staff. The last bank that I evaluated for purchase, the CFO was the head technology guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like that, right? You know, they just have no technology whatsoever. Everything's outsourced. So I think there's a great opportunity there for smaller banks to invest in technology and become a leader.
Yeah.
Sean, bring your mic a little closer to you. I feel like it's kind of gotten quiet.
You know, yeah, because I'm in this giant room now, so it's a lot of more.
I know. I'm gonna send you a lav.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I'll just send you a lot. It'd be easier that way.
Yeah.
Here, let's get into some more news. Ethereum to trigger altcoin season while Bitcoin could consolidate for weeks. So one analyst claims that he thinks that Bitcoin has now entered this consolidation phase once it hits 67,000, and all the money is now going to be flowing into altcoins. Hey, you see that happening right now, or is this just another headline?
We saw that too. Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, I was going to say, we think we've seen it happening with all these other NFTs and you know, all the down chain buying, because, you know, is Ethereum going to 100x? I don't think so, right? So I do think you're going to see people taking on more risk down chain. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And to what you're saying right there, and a story talking about how Ethereum looks like it's on a hot path to 5,000 very soon, quicker than you think.
5,000
on the door, yeah.
A great psychological barrier. I don't see any reason that it wouldn't be 5,000 in the next couple of months. Yes, I'm sure. That's
they're talking about short term. They're saying in the next week or two.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it may go to 5 and pull back a little bit, but yeah, that's an easy bet for sure.
Yeah, whenever you get to the psychological, like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, it always pulls back.
Yeah.
Pull back for a little while.
Well, because there's no reason for it to be at that number necessarily, right? So people take profits, but yeah, I could easily see that.
Let's see what else we got in the news today. Just bouncing around. How about Polkadot? A lot of stuff about Polkadot in the news, and I think a lot of these sites, you know, are trying to promote different products. But you're a big Ethereum guy. You know, Polkadot was one of the co-founders of, was one of the guys that was co-founder of Ethereum and now broke off. And a lot of people saying that Polkadot could be the future and better than Ethereum. And it looks like it's been hot lately. What do you, because you've looked at a lot of these chains before you created your own. What do you think about Polkadot?
Yeah, I think it's going to be really hard to beat Binance because they really nailed it on the fees and the speed. Any people don't really care about truly decentralized when you're doing things like DeFi. So, I think it's going to be really hard for any of these guys to Binance.
It's fascinating to hear you say that because it's not decentralized Binance, and it's just a copy of the Ethereum blockchain.
Yeah.
And it's totally centralized.
Yeah.
It's just surprising to hear you say that.
Oh no, I'm just saying from a business proposition standpoint, right? When people think about building an app and putting it out in the marketplace and having it actually be used and make them money, are you going to go with an Ethereum that it costs you $200 to do a swap, or are you going to go with a Binance where you can pay 3 cents?
Yeah,
it's not a very hard choice. So until somebody figures out that truly decentralized, low fee and rapid execution, right? I mean, Binance block time is 1 second, right? Like, I mean, you can't beat it. So, he did a great job at just destroying the market. So I think you got to figure that out. And I think all these other guys, the Cardanos and the Polkadots and the Aves, and all these other guys, are going to have trouble figuring it out. Decentralized is nice, but until it gets completely banned from a regulatory standpoint, or somebody calls them out. I mean, he's already been called out in the United States, obviously, but maybe he gets pushed offshore from all of their venues because it's centralized. I don't know how you beat him right now. It's hard.
Keith just looking serious in the middle.
Yeah, it was funny. I have a little note over here to tip the hat to Dallas because Shiba's been on a ridiculous tear.
Oh God!
Look at you, Dallas. It's all about Sheeb. And I was talking to the guys before we went live. My number one all-time fave story of the day is Dogeball. Dogeball launched. I mean, they have solved the problem that has been vexing mankind since the dawn of time. And how do you bring cryptocurrency and a soft drink together? And
Doge, what is it called?
Dogeball.
Yeah.
It has a cute mascot. And really, that's all you need, a marketing budget and a cute mascot. And cha-ching.
Dogebola. It sounds like the Ebola virus.
Yeah.
Looking it up. Dogebola.
I think the funny, not funny, just the hilarious thing is that Shiba is not even a coin. It's a token, right? Like, and you just and what's the Shiba Inu website invites dog-inspired artists from all over the world to foster the artistic Shiba movement as they bring their Shiba Inu community to the NFT market.
While you drink your Dogeball. Yeah, I don't know.
What does it do? But it's number 11 on CoinMarketCap. Like, what? I don't know. This is what the world has come to.
Exactly.
I see. I didn't look because I don't. I guess I ignore it on purpose because I don't want it to exist.
No, you should. That's very wise of you, Joe. But I got sucked in. It was like looking at Medusa. I saw it and I was like, I can't take my eyes off it.
Yeah.
Shiba Inu falls from record after Musk reveals his crypto buys. And that's the thing is when you're buying a fake token like that, things are going to happen when, it's going to move because nobody believes in it. And it's only pumping because of BS. Token hits all-time high Sunday.
$8 billion in trading volume. 24-hour trading volume is $8 billion.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
I mean, most of that is probably algorithmic trading for people moving 1 or 2 satoshis.
I'm telling you, if we were scam artists, we just make a token, spend $100,000 in advertising, and that's all you do. You just have a bunch of people on TikTok say it's great. You pay them all $20.
I'm gonna take out a billboard in the New York Times, Times Square, and all that kind of, like all that bullshit. Yep. I don't know what makes it unique. I did nothing. I don't know.
The one serious project that I was watching over the last couple of days. Have you guys followed Elrond?
Oh
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, oh my God! Like, have you looked at the chart on that? I mean, candidly, I was doing technical analysis, Joe. I was looking at some good looking charts and just kind of got pulled into that. And the run has just been breathtaking. But they are doing some interesting things. To Sean's point,
really.
Yeah, they really are. They're solving a problem, increasing speed and efficiency. So I'm going to keep my eye on that one. I think obviously it's moved, so may not chase it, but
yeah. I mean, well, first of all, it's a mainnet, right? And it has this 263,000 transactions per second. It's definitely it's a real thing.
Yeah.
They have people behind it. This is a lot like the Decred too, right? I mean, it's a legitimate project.
Yeah, and they haven't sit there and try to pump it and do all this fake advertising and everything else. They're a legitimate project, Yep.
A
And
like
a bunch
Dynamo.
of people who are from software. Like if you look at some of the people who are the founders, they're actually actually developers. They're actually marketing people. There's some real depth in the bench there. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's a cool project, but probably the wind may be out of those sails for a little bit there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and speaking of great projects, we should give a shout out to Safe Trade, our exchange trading partner, Safe.trade. Thank you to everybody on the team out there for supporting us and supporting Dynamo.
Yep. Lots of activity there. It's a good liquidity.
Checking out our crowd on Twitter at the same time, right here.
There you go, the Twitterverse.
It's a few minutes behind. That's okay. All right, let's find some more stories we talk about. We got a slow crowd today, being that it's a Monday. We always say that. It's a Wednesday. It's a Friday.
Fridays are good. Friday's the best. We got to get some people on the show. We got to get some suggestions. Anybody has suggestions for people that we should have on the show?
Yeah, drop it in the comments. We do want to kind of open things up and get some fresh faces and some new voices on the stream. So welcome the thoughts and input.
And we should mention Friday we'll do a some kind of promotional giveaway for people to come on the stream. We will be advertising that. Tell all your friends to get some free Dynamo on Friday. We'll be doing a wallet bonanza of some kind, right? Open your wallet, get an airdrop. So
okay.
We want to get more wallets open. So,
I was looking up some more stories. It's interesting if you type into Google crypto for crypto news, or you go to like what is it? Any of the crypto sites, how the news is totally different. You go to crypto sites, how much more positive it is compared to it looks like it's just a joke.
Dude, how long do you think they can keep up that ban on anything crypto? No press releases, any of that? Like, really? Like, I'm shocked that it exists currently. How long do you think they hold it up, Mr. Media?
It's just surprising. You guys remember when Google came out and it was their whole motto or mission statement is "Don't be evil."
Oh yeah.
And they removed that.
Yep.
Their mission statement.
Yep. They did. They literally removed it. Yep.
We're just gonna give you unbiased whatever comes in the search engine.
Mm-hmm.
Now I use DuckDuckGo, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know. It's it is really, you wonder how much it's driven by the institutional mindset, right? That because crypto is very threatening to capitalism in general, right? That it's giving power back to the people. So I'm not a big conspiracy theory guy or any of that kind of stuff, but but yeah, you look at this and you're like, wow, like all you read in the mainstream news is crypto's evil, and when you start to go to some of the crypto sites, you're like, yeah, this is cool stuff. So yeah, I don't know.
I would tell you that because I think the older we get, we start to get more like that. I can tell you, being in the news business for 25, 26 years, what happens is you can't give your opinion in a story, so you have to get an expert. So the only opinion we're allowed to give is, let's say, Gary Gensler and what he thinks. We can't give our opinion. And then you're only getting these certain experts that someone else has to deem an expert, because we have to attribute to them so that we're not in trouble for sending out stuff. So you end up getting certain things that are biased because you're only allowed to use certain people to give their opinion.
Yep.
I mean, you even see that in crime scenes. There's a lot of crime scenes I've been to where the detective at a murder is, he's giving you fake information, but he's doing that because he has a reason to try to catch a bad guy.
Yep.
You can only use what he says. It's the same in this world. Here we go. We talk conspiracy theories.
I was waiting for that.
We need to make a birds aren't real token.
Dude, that'll go straight to the top 100.
Yes. Hide under the desk. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I was gonna go over. If you go straight down Google. You type in crypto in Google, it's all this drama. I had it pulled up. Now I've just ruined my whole.
People getting ripped off or whatever else, all the scams and everything.
Yeah, if you go down Google, it talks about the meme coin. Shiba is number one when you type in crypto into Google.
Wow.
Yep. Isn't that crazy? That's the number one thing to talk about is Shiba. And U.S. Treasury report to give SEC oversight on stable coins report. And what pushes Solana price fresh high? Okay, there's a legitimate story. But then straight back to CNN. CNN's own is the third story up there. Shiba Inu, a meme currency, hits all-time high.
It is up 50% in 7 days, so I think that's newsworthy.
Yeah. Why Facebook whistleblower and the crypto friends moved to Puerto Rico.
What?
That's shady.
Oh, God.
Rand Paul, crypto could become world's reserve currency. Okay. It's interesting to look at. I'm sorry to get that tangent of the stories on Google search are totally different.
So that's interesting. So wait a minute, pump the brakes on Rand Paul. Have Sean or Joe, either of you, have you seen any positioning along party lines with regard to cryptocurrencies in general at a very high level? Are you seeing?
I feel like it's down the middle right now. No,
I have not observed any clear delineation between, blue is going for crypto and red is against, or vice versa.
Yeah, I think it's more per state, interestingly, and I don't think that the states necessarily have aligned ideology. New York is obviously very crypto hostile. Washington State, extremely crypto hostile. Texas is like welcoming with open arms. Wyoming, same thing. So yeah, I think
everything you just said, red states were open arms and blue states
a little bit more. Yeah, I guess you're right. Those sort of extremes do seem to point towards a Republican bent towards crypto, which is kind of odd, right? Like you would have actually thought maybe the opposite, because crypto is maybe good for social consciousness and probably better for middle or lower class people. But yeah, that's an interesting. I didn't really think about it that way.
Yeah,
but Texas is like they're like bring it on. We want Bitcoin miners to come here. We don't want to ban any of that, or we want to make it. They enacted some kind of lower tax rate for mining income, stuff like that. Yeah,
it's been too early. Nobody knows where you haven't flip flopped enough. They got to figure out. I don't think they have a stance yet. A lot of them.
Yeah. Yep.
They're too scared to say anything at this point.
Well, I guess historically too, Republicans are going to be less regulation, more business friendly, right? So I guess that kind of that. mindset. It fits that narrative.
Here we go. I'll jump in another one. Mastercard set to offer crypto integration for banks. It's a good sign when you see that.
Yeah, I saw it backed. They're one of the big money service business licensees. It's catching on. I think they're we talked to them about doing some integrations with some of the trading stuff that we're thinking about doing. So yeah, they're definitely on the forefront.
All right. Looks like everybody's quiet. We're about 40 minutes in. Pull back here. I'm going across crypto panic. This is kind of how I find my stories for the day.
No, the big story is that we're gonna have our play to earn game this weekend, right?
That's right. Boom. Let's pull up into that. Let's switch some gears.
That's our big story. So we'll do a proof of concept launch October 31st. You can come in and play the game and earn crypto. It's a pretty cool looking game. We're going to have the website up shortly. And then we'll start working on smart contracts as well. So.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think the three of us should do like a live in-game experience, like Battle Joe. Gang up on
It's more, I think it's going to be more just like Easter egg hunt kind of thing. So running around trying to find the chest. You open a chest, you get some dynamo. But it'll prove that we can send and receive dynamo, and it'll demonstrate the overall MMO social aspects so people can chat amongst each other.
So that'll be this weekend.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe we should pop up for a little bit and do a stream and kind of show it off.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah. This is meant to be a soft launch. We're not doing a lot of advertising around it because it's more of a tech demo. We want to make sure that it's probably going to break. There's probably going to be errors. People are going to have problems, whatever else. But this will be the soft launch.
But that's good. We have a small crowd that could help us out and kind of jump in and give us the stuff early.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get 5 or 10 people. I don't want 500 people because it's very hard to manage that. So I'll just get a small group of people.
Dallas wants a bug bounty.
Yeah, we got to do bug bounties. What about that?
All right. Anything else, guys? I feel like we're winding down, and feel good that my computer hasn't shut off.
And you didn't get carjacked.
Always a positive.
See, I'm charging off a battery right now.
Oh, cool.
The giant expensive battery. Let's see. You can see it there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
All right,
guys.
Yep.
Wind it down.
Wind this sucker down. I'll end it with we are still at 45. Bitcoin Dominance 45. 63. We finally hit back up 63.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's the start of the new day. Solana is still moving forward. Ethereum. Let's see if we get a $5,000 Ethereum.
Next week, maybe.
Yeah. Matic's starting to kick gear again. Because Matic is more linked to Bitcoin than when those two kind of link together. A lot more. I have a lot of Matic. All right. Got to root for the stuff you have. Hey.
Right.
Root for the stuff I have, right?
Go Dynamo.
Go Dynamo. Yes. All right, guys.
Right. Good night, guys.